It's about building relationships. It makes it a little bit easier to do our job when you have a relationship with a player. So when it's time for them to have to do something, they know they can trust me to kind of have their best interest in mind, to know that I respect that they have a job to do. My name is Donovan Mitchell. I'm the Senior Director of Community Inclusion and Player Relations. This is my 26th year with the New York Mets, 33rd year overall in professional baseball. Started in '92 as a player with the Houston Astros in their minor league system. And in 1999, I came over to the Mets as a coach for 10 years in the system, and I've been in the front office ever since. Usually I try to get to work about 8:30, just so I can have a few minutes of quiet time just to kind of go over my day. My day includes doing different things for inclusion. I supervise the employee resource groups here with the organizations. I come in, I really try to focus on what do our ERGs need, what are we trying to accomplish, what goals have been set, just checking in with them. I do a lot of walking around the office to check in with our ERG leads, just making sure that our culture is where it's supposed to be. So I spend a lot of time on my feet and just making sure that everybody's happy with what's going on here. If there's any changes that we need to make within the organization, usually the day will start with me dealing with our community team to make sure that things in the community are being taken care of. So I usually meet with my assistant, Thomas Cardona, and we talk about, the different things that are coming up during the series, things that are coming up for that day. If there's an event, if there's a meet and greet, whatever it might be, going down to catching the first pitch or even taking out the flag for better in the game. We pretty much assign who's going to be reaching out to different players, because you never want two people going to players for the same thing. I do every now and then check in with our media relations team, our social media team. There might be different things going on with them. I check in with our partnership team to make sure if there's a player event or a player initiative that they're a part of. I'm always checking in with Carlos Mendoza, our manager. Usually the players get to the ballpark around 1:30, 2 o'clock. I'm usually in the clubhouse for about an hour and a half. If there is something that we have to do, I'm checking in with those players, making sure that they know what time their group might be coming, what time the Make-A-Wish person might be coming, what time they might have to sign autographs for certain things. If there's not anything going on, I'm still checking with the players, just talking with them, just kind of get a feeling how they're feeling about what we're doing. If there's anything that is coming up for them later on down the line, whether it's later on in the series or maybe even the following month. When we have batting practice, if there is an event, I have the person that our player is supposed to meet standing with me, and we're just talking a little bit. We're watching the player take batting practice. Sometimes we have celebrities throwing out the first pitch, or sometimes we have important people from our partnerships or our ticketing department, and we have to get our players. And then we're basically here for the players, anything that they need. So game starts, that's kind of when you have that relief that, the pregame events went well. And if there's something that we really need to talk to the player about, either we send it to their cell phones, we might email it to them, or sometimes we'll wait until after the game. When he's in the locker room, we'll discuss what the next day might look like. Usually we just try to stay on the same page, give them as much information as possible, make sure that we give our manager, Carlos Mendoza, as much information as possible, and we do the same thing with the agents. So no one's ever surprised as to where our players are appearing, what they're doing. Usually it flows pretty well. I've always been in education. During the off seasons when I was playing, I was a permanent substitute teacher. So I worked in the school system, and I did that for 15 years. I believe that education provides options and opportunity. One of the things I always joked about with Donovan when he was really young, I was like, if you feel like nobody can stop you on the basketball court, then nobody can stop you in the classroom. Have that same energy, that same competitive attitude when you're in the classroom. I really feel like education has given me the opportunity to be here, to last as long as I have in this arena. My daughter's at grad school right now. Don's playing basketball, but he's still giving back. He's doing things for kids in school systems now, where he's giving back computers, he's doing education, he's giving scholarships. So, we really believe in education in our family. Piece of advice is do your homework. Understand what you're getting into. Talk with people, network, get to know the field that you're trying to get into. And then once you have an idea what it's gonna take to get into it, go at it with all you can. I really can't say that I have a job. I have a passion. This is something that I love to do, and this is something that, even though I didn't study for it, this is not something that I wanted to do. If I knew about this opportunity, this is something that I would want to do. So do your homework about what you want to do in life, and use your education to better yourself and to put yourself in a position where you can attack your next opportunity with full force.